Fargo Davies leads 1-0 off a goal by Ali Matter. 24:44 to go in the first half of play. And that's all the scoring so far. And immediately, appreciate all your assistance. That one's going to be popped up, and can get there? She does! She makes a jumping grab just as the ball was about to go over the fence. Here Mavor, a perfect 4 for 4. And a slam dunk from Harney. So Braden Keene is the guy in the backfield here. Mitchell's under center. And man in motion coming to the near side. And he'll look to the corner, and he's got Trey Brunell in the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 7-6. Skyhawks are on the board. 41-37, 4:25 to go here. The Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. 5:07 and counting in the shotgun, looking to pass near side, going for Jamal Spy, and he got it! A 24-yard touchdown connection from Clemens to Spy. Brings up Kenzie McKinnon and put your outfielders in left and left center, because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. And it's 3-0 Central Cass as the Squirrels will come out to home plate and wait for McKinnon to come across home. That one was gone the moment it hit the back. Shot from the point, Bree Adams, lowering hard, and it's in! Off the stick of Sydney Kamstrup, and the Cougars are on the board. Dahl will drop back to pass again. This one's over the middle and intercepted by Gunnar Broughton at the 40, at the 30, at the 25-20, and he has a man to beat. Cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown, Gunnar Broughton on the pick six, and the Vikings now lead 35-0. All right, welcome. Fargo Davies High School here. Mike Mason hanging out with you on the Andy Sports Channel. Certainly appreciate you joining us. We have a couple doubleheader, well, just not a couple, but one doubleheader. That means a couple games. Fargo Davies Eagles and the Shanley Deacons visitors on the scoreboard today. We'll have the boys game first, followed by the girls game. This is games 592 and 593. We have now covered 106 and 117s back in games 589 and 90. Just shy of 120,000 viewers, just shy of 85,000 hits on the website. And I think we're down a couple subscribers from that 1101 when we updated it last, but we are at 1501, and that Facebook last check was at 908. So that's grown awesomely so far this moment. In about 30 seconds here, they're going to be honoring a special individual. So we will, what's the word I'm looking for? Depart from our normal pre-game lineup, as you see up on the side. We'll take that first time out here in a little bit. But for the moment, since we're about 20 seconds away, we'll just go to our pre-game camera. Once again, the Fargo Shanley Deacons will be the visitors on the scoreboard. They're out warming up right in front of your camera here. You can see a couple of the Fargo Davies Eagles off to the right side. And now you can see more of them. There they are. And once again, and about right about now, they're going to be honoring. Matter of fact, we'll turn it over to our PA announcer right now. I know they're getting set up. Yeah, it looks like he's going to turn on the microphone here.
I want everyone's attention here. Last year we didn't get a chance because we didn't really know, but we had a coach of ours who retired. And so we wanted to do something tonight for this coach. 46 years of coaching on the bench. 798 wins, 33 state tournament appearances, 5 state titles, 5 runner-ups, 11 region championships, 10 region runner-ups, North Dakota Coaches Hall of Fame, and National Coaches Hall of Fame. Thank you for all you've done for the game of basketball and being such a great influence on so many people. The man, the legend, and my dad, Coach Gene Benson.
That is an impressive trophy right there. I like that one. We'll line up for a photo now. So right after this, we will take a timeout here, and that will be our first break of the pregame shows. We're 8 minutes and change away from the opening announcements and the tip here. And so with that said, as they will do the final hand claps there. And like I said, very cool trophy right there. Golden basketball. He shakes hands with the officials for this evening's basketball game. I should say this late afternoon basketball game. And with that said, we'll take a timeout, let the teams continue to warm up. Be back after this here on the ND Sports Channel.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Download Game Time today.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back as the Fargo Shanley Deacons are warming up. Fargo Davies now making their way out onto the court as well. And, well, let's go and take a look at these two teams side by side and the team profiles there. You got Fargo Davies coming in undefeated at 5-0. This is only their second home game of the year. They have won the other 4 on the road. 77-57 win over Bismarck Century at Fargo South on the AKA neutral court, you could call it. And then the 99-64 win over the Fargo South Bruins here at home. And then they would go on the road, pick up a 79-57 win over Fargo North, a 65-42 win over Grand Forks Red River, an 87-36 win over Valley City, and that brings them back to today's game against the Shanley Deacons. Now the Shanley Deacons, they have 3 wins and 2 losses, and if you think that gives the edge to Fargo Davies, stop that train of thought right away if you would, because let's take a look at how those games came about. They picked up the 73-67 win over Bismarck, and then the 79-61 loss against West Fargo would make them 1-1. They pick up the 71-58 win to make them 2-1 over Wahpeton, and they would lose on a buzzer beater to Fargo North. And that's where their second loss came in. So if it wasn't for that buzzer beater against the Spartans, they could easily come into this matchup at 4-1. And then they picked up a close one over Devils Lake, 68-65. And Devils Lake, a fairly decent team this year as well on the boys' side, as the girls' team is too, up there for the Firebirds. So the Shanley Deacon team is a really good basketball team. Like I said, they lost that buzzer beater to Fargo North, and they could easily be 4-1 right now. instead of 3-2. So don't let that win-loss record fool you there for the Shanley Deacons. Deacons, first time we've seen them this year. They were 8-16 last year, 4-6 at home, 4-10 when playing on the road or a neutral court. Take a look at the game calendar. If you go to our website, msportsnet.com, you can see that we have a game for you on Monday. It's Sunrise Mountain. They are from Arizona. They'll be playing the Holly Nuggets on the Minnesota Sports Station Monday. Currently scheduled for 1:30. The game may change due to the pending winter storm. We will find out for sure. If you haven't had a chance to check out Sunrise Mountain, we did 2 of their games over today and yesterday, and they scored 101 and 100 points in those 2 games respectively in wins over the Oak Grove Rovers and the St. Peter Saints from Minnesota today. So we'll see those Mustangs again on Monday at the Oak Grove High School against the Holly Nuggets, see how they fare against that Minnesota team. And then that will wrap up the new year, or the old year, I should say, and we'll kick off the new year with Fargo Davies here at home against Wahpeton, and then at the doubleheader against the Cheyenne Mustangs. We believe that the girls' game will come first. We thought the girls' game came first today, but we were surprised or maybe misread the schedule, and we put it in wrong. I don't know. We'll leave it at that. Boys' game first, girls' game second. Today, we think, on the 10th of January, it's the girls and then the boys. But either way, we'll be here for both of those games, regardless of which one comes first. Also, keep checking back to our website momentarily. We do believe we're going to be adding some Barnesville Trojans basketball, both boys and girls, and we may even add a couple more Fargo Davies girls games to that schedule. So always the updated schedule at msportsnet.com. Coming up next here, your starting lineups are about 2 minutes away. We're about 2 minutes from that opening tip, and we'll wrap it up with our final pregame thoughts and all that cool stuff after this break.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency, or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency, with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, opening announcements right now. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer.
Good afternoon and welcome to Fargo Davies High School for today's matchup featuring the visiting Deacons from Shanley and your Davies Eagles. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. As high school student athletes, they commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. Both teams invite you to support their effort. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hands.
All right, we'll take another timeout. Be back after the national anthem with your starters right after this.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back as we come out of the national anthem there. And ready now for your starting lineups. If they play music, we'll turn down the crowd mic and we'll handle the starting lineups. Otherwise, we'll let the PA announcer handle the starting lineups. I believe they may be in alternating order, but we'll find out for sure here momentarily.
Tonight's officials, as assigned by the Red River Valley Officials Association, are John Christensen, Doug Renswold, and Brian Christofferson.
Okay, they are indeed going to play music, so we're going to tear that down. First, the Deacon cheerleaders.
Coaches for the Deacons are P.J. Ash, Connor Dunn, Stephen Weber. And for your Eagles, Jay Cook, Andre Zuniga, Matt Quintus, Matt White, and Brady Gullet.
All right, introducing the cheerleaders and coaches. Alternating order.
Starting for the Deacons, a 6-foot senior, number 2. Quincy Smith.
6-foot senior guard number 2, Quincy Smith, for the Shanley Deacons. 5'9" senior guard Mason Bitts will be your starter for Fargo Davies. You got 5'10" senior guard number 3, Jackson Lyer, for the Deacons. For the Eagles, a 6'5" junior forward number 12, Owen Heckner. And for the Deacons, a 6'3" senior guard number 5, Talon Hoffer. And a 6'7" senior forward, number 25, Cameron Van Dam for the Fargo Davies Eagles. And a 6'8" senior center, number 24, Roman Shrema. And a 6'3" senior guard, number 30, Cole Hage for the Fargo Davies Eagles. And Patrick Bath, a 6'8" freshman. And Nate Hensel will be your 5th starter for Fargo Davies, a 6'8" senior center. And then finally, never mind about that one. So, 2 teams will meet here at center court. So we'll go back to our pregame camera here. Deacons in the red and the Fargo Davies Eagles in their home whites. Just checking the 2 ends of the court here, make sure the camera looks good, and we should be ready to rock and roll. First half of play is underway, and the tip is won by Fargo Davies. Mason Bitts up top in between the circles, works over far side for Cameron Van Dam. Dribbles into the high post, gives it back to Bitts here on the near wing. 17 to shoot on the shot clock. Bitts over to Cage, now up top to Hensel. Far side three is up and in out of the hands of Mason Bitts, and the Davies Eagles are on the board, and it's 3-0. And let's turn this up now that the music is off, and we don't forget to do that later. 17.5 to go here in the first half of play. And a 3-0 lead off the three-pointer by Mason Bitts. Now the other way here, that is going to be Patrick Bath, number 42. Pass across the lane there, and that one's up and in out of the hands of Roman Shrema for two more for the Deacons.
With the two.
Owen Heckner hands it off to Bitts. Bitts over on the far side gets it up top there for that's Hensel. Not used to having Hensel start, but he will this game. Cole Hage drives down to the baseline, runs into a double team. Wide open for two. Van Dam knocks it down.
Assist Hage.
Turn my mic down just a little bit here. It sounds a little loud on my headset, so hopefully that wasn't the case on your end. I can speak loud enough. I can compensate for a lower volume level. Three-pointer, that's up and in. Patrick Bath with the triple. And the Shanley Deacons have tied it up at 5-5. Mason Bitts over on the far side there being guarded by, I believe that's Pollard. No, check that. Three straight away. That's off the rim, won't go. Van Dam with the rebound underneath, up and in.
Van Dam with the putback.
Van Dam with 4 points, and the Eagles take a 7-5 lead. One tie, one lead change. And that one's going to be stolen away. Cameron Van Dam, one-on-one, gets around the defender and slams it down.
Van Dam with the slam.
Thought he might do that, wasn't 100% sure, and he knocked it down with 15:48 to go, and it's 9-5 off the dunk by Cameron Van Dam. 15:48, the first foul of the game comes in now on the Eagles.
First ball on Heckner.
Well, let's hit the other button. We want to go to +1 and not -1. There we go. I didn't know that button did the negative. I'll have to remember that in case I add one to the wrong side for fouls. 9-5 with 15:36 to go. Inbounds pass from the far side there out of the hands of Talon Hoffer. Hoffer will fire it in there for Patrick Bath. Bath has 3 points so far in the contest. Hoffer will get around, turns around, got off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Owen Heckner on the defensive boards. He'll get it back over to Bitts. Bitts up top now for Hensel. Hensel directing traffic over to the right side. He'll get it onto the near wing here for Owen Heckner. Heckner works it down to the baseline for Van Dam. Back up top, Bitts over. Hage, corner three. No, too strong on that one. Missed everything, went right into the hands there of, let's see here, that is Quincy Smith on the defensive board, and he'll drive down all the way to the other end of the hoop. And we'll have a whistle and a ball out of bounds, and I believe another foul coming up here. Maybe not. Nope, no foul. Looked like he was going to push his hands out to suggest that, but it was actually just waiting to receive the ball. So an inbounds pass off the baseline comes into the near wing to Jackson Lyer. Lyer, one dribble, pops it up top there for Patrick Bath. Bath got Van Dam up into the air. Now he works the ball into the paint, and that'll be a foul on Mason Bitts.
Fouls on Eagles, number 11, Bitts. First personal, second team foul. At the line, Surma shooting a pair of free throws.
Roman Shrema at the free throw line. Makes the first one. $14.50 to go. Roman Shrema, a 6'8 senior center, knocks down 2 in a row from the charity stripe. And it's 9-7, Deacons within 2 here. 14:45 to go as Mason Bitts brings it up over the timeline here. He'll dribble down into the near wing. Get it up top now for Hensel. Hensel fires it over to Hage. Hage up top for Van Dam. Van Dam makes a move, goes down to the mid-post, far side of the lane, banks it in off the glass. Cameron Van Dam has 8 points, too shy of the double-digit club, and it's 11-7 with 14:27 to go here in the first half of play. Deacons have the basketball, far side. I can't quite see who that is. Now they work it up top to Patrick Bath. Bath will put the ball to the floor, a couple dribbles, works it into the near corner here for Taylon Hoffer. Hoffer tries to back up Cole Hage, but unsuccessful on getting anywhere. And then they toss the ball away. Pass was intended for Patrick Bath, but a little bit to the left of Patrick and out of bounds. And turnover for the Shanley Deacons. Grayson Hammond, a 6'3 senior guard, one of the normal starters for Fargo Davies, checks into the lineup, as does the 6'2 senior guard, Ty Satter. Ty Satter, number 1. And Hammond, number 24. Oh, and Justice Noel chucked into the lineup as well. Noel with a drive to the hoop, won't go. Rebound comes down and into the hands of Roman Shrema. Back the other way, the Deacons will have an opportunity to cut this 4-point deficit down to 2 or 1. Patrick Bath over on the far side works it up top for Hoffer. Hoffer goes down, has it stripped away out of bounds by Cole Hage, and it will stay Deacon basketball, and it'll be a baseline inbounds pass from the far side of the hoop with 13:42 to go here in the first half of play. Team fouls 2-zip, and not in favor of Fargo Davies, I guess you could say it that way. Inbounds pass to Bath. He'll flip it out top there for Quincy Smith. No, check that. Jackson Lyer. Shot up there by Braden DeKaiser, and that one won't go. Patrick Bath gets the loose ball, puts a shot off the front of the rim. Grayson Hammond will pull down the rebound. Back the other way, now comes Fargo Davies. Bitts inside, Van Dam floats a shot up, a little strong. Rebound comes down to Patrick Bath. He'll get it to Quincy Smith in the backcourt there for the Shanley Deacons as Smith brings it up over the timeline, being guarded by Ty Satter. He'll work it up top there for Jackson Lyer. Back over to Patrick Bath. 17 to shoot on the shot clock. Bath picks it up, works it back up top here. Now he'll pull up for 3. Smith, a little strong. Rebound comes down into the hands of Grayson Hammond. Heyman, excuse me. Hammond, I was right the first time. He has the basketball right now. Now Van Dam up top, and he'll get called for a travel. Tried to shake left and right with the hands and also shuffled his feet before putting the ball to the floor there, and that causes the turnover here for Fargo Davies. Van Dam and Hage will get a breather on the bench, and Ty Satter and Mason Bitts check back in. That's what I was trying to say earlier, was Mason Bitts. I apologize, folks. That was a little error on my behalf there. That was an unintentional one. 15 to shoot on the shot clock as Patrick Bath will shot pulled down by Satter on the rebound. Noel outside, Bitts wide open for 3. He got it.
Bitts, assist Noel.
Now double up the Eagles here, 14-7 over the Deacons. As Lyer gets it down low. Loose ball over to the far side. I believe that's Smith, and it was. Now the ball pops out of the corner. Noel and Heckner providing pressure there. They get it back in the hands of Patrick Bath. That one's stripped out of bounds. Satter, yes, it will go back to the Eagles. Satter must have bounced it off the knee there, DeKaiser, and nice defensive play for Fargo Davies. 11:50 counting. They work it down low to Heckner on the low block. He's trying to get through a couple defenders, and now a reach-in foul, possibly on DeKaiser. It's on the Deacons for sure. We'll wait and see what the
number 15 DeKaiser.
It is indeed on Braden DeKaiser, 6'3 junior. That's his first, and the first team foul. Inbounds pass, shot's a little high, and the rebound comes down to, that is Shrema. Schramer will get it to Lyer. Lyer works it down low on the baseline, looking for the reverse layup, but it was blocked out of bounds by Owen Heckner.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 14, Emma Kinney, number 20, Owen Mears.
They'll go into the books as a blocked shot for Heckner. Eight points for Van Dam, 6 for Mason Bitts, and you have 14 for the Eagles. And now you have 9 off the bucket there for DeKaiser for the Deacons. Deacons still in this until then. Heckner with a corner pocket 3. His first points of the game so far. 17-9 in favor of the Eagles here. They'll work it inside. That is DeKaiser. Now back out near corner. Thought about the 3, but Hammond pulled up too quickly in defense. That's Emmett Kenny, a 6'3 junior, wearing number 14 there for the Deacons. 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Owen Mears into the lineup, and that one's stolen away. Owen Heckner coming back the other way, and he'll lay it in off the glass. Heckner with a steal, a layup, and a turnover, Shanley, and we have a timeout on the floor. That means we'll take a timeout as well. I'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com. All right, welcome back. First half of play, 10:41 to go here, and a 10-point lead for the Fargo Davies Eagles over the Shanley Deacons. Boys game now. The girls game will come at approximately 6:15. We'll have both games live for you here on the ND Sports Channel. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. Deacons will have the basketball coming out of the timeout on the floor. A little full court pressure here by the Eagles. Far side, can't see who that is, but he's trapped in the backcourt by Satter. Now they work it down low to the baseline, trying to save it and went off the fingertips out of bounds of Owen Mears.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 30, Gage.
Van Dam again. Far side, there's Lyer. Jackson Lyer won't get that one to dump into the bucket there. Heckner pulled down the defensive board. Back the other side, the pass was tipped, chased down by Van Dam. 20 to shoot on the shot clock. Far side, Cole Hage in the corner. Work it back up top to Van Dam, now near side for Hammond. Hammond dribbles up to the high post, pops it out for Bitts, gets the defender up in the air, tries to drive baseline. The ball is tipped around, ends up in the hands of the Shanley Deacons. Another turnover there for the Fargo Davies Eagles, and the Deacons will bring it back up over the timeline with 9:32 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Far side there, that's DeKaiser. DeKaiser will get the ball right back. Kaiser will try and drive down the lane, spin in the paint, and the shot goes up, in, and no, the basket will not count.
Fouls on Eagles, number 30, Gage, first personal, third team foul. Entering the game for the Deacons, number 3, Lear, number 5, Hopper, and number 24, Sherma. And for the Eagles, number 40, Hensel.
3 on the way. Back iron won't go. Rebound comes down to Hensel. Quickly up court, Van Dam back to Cole Hage. High on the near side with 9:07 to go and 22 on the shot clock. Hage will get into the hands of Hammond. Far on the far side, or high on the far side, I meant to say. Back over here to Hage. Hage cross court to Heckner. Back up top to Hammond. Back over to Hage. Tees it up for 3. Looks good, is good.
Hage for 3. Assist Hensel.
Enzo will get the assist on that one. 8:44 to go, 24-9, and the Eagles are starting to pull away with this one here. That one's swatted around, loose ball, out of bounds. Should stay with the Deacons, and it does. Triggering the inbounds pass will be the 6'2 senior guard, Owen Mears. At least I believe that'll be him who will trigger the inbounds pass after the officials have a discussion here. Short break in the action with 8:35 to go here in the first half of play. A 24-9 lead for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Not sure what the officials are discussing. If I had to take a guess who it went out of bounds on. And it will stay with the Deacons. So Owen Mears will trigger the inbounds pass. Looking. Ball was tipped. Eventually got into the hands of Hoffer. Now the Deacons will settle up here and try and set up a play. Put it into the hands of Jackson Lyer for three. Oh, it's in and out. And Hammond, pulls down the rebound. Hammond, I believe, no, that's Hage, Al Hammond has it. Hammond dribbles into the mid-post. Cross-court, Heckner near side. Heckner works it in for Hensel. Maybe got away with a travel. A little too strong off the glass there, and that'll be a foul on Hensel.
Fouls on the Eagles. Number 40, Hensel, first personal, fourth team foul. Entry the game for the Eagles, number 1, Ty Satter.
Ty Satter checking in, giving Owen Heckner a breather on the bench. Deacons on the ball, trailing 24-9 with 8:04 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Bringing it up with the back, behind the back dribble is Jackson Lyer. He will fire it under the near wing here into the hands of Owen Mears. Mears with a high post, picked up his dribble, works it back up top. That is Lyer again. Loose ball on the floor. Battle for it. Possession arrow will favor the Deacons. Jump ball it is.
Possession arrow, Deacons. Entering the game for the Eagles, number 20, Noel.
Deacons will have 12 to shoot on the shot clock here after triggering the inbounds pass from the far sideline in front of the Eagles bench. Emmett Kenny, a 6'3 junior. Fires it in, ball's tipped, stolen away by Van Dam. Van Dam with the behind the back dribble, loose ball picked up by Noel, gets into the hands of Hage. Hage fires it over far side, Van Dam cross court for Satter, teeing it up for three, in and out and in, and a rebound by Van Dam underneath. Now Hammond will try for three, yes, he got it.
Two-pointer.
Oh, it's a two-pointer for Hammond, I guess. Looked like it was a three. We'll make the adjustment manually here. (26-9). Near side, it's Hoffer. Hoffer works it back up top for Mears. Mears fires it over to the far wing, dribbling into the paint, and a whistle and a foul on Fargo Davies. Jackson Lyer moving in there.
Number 1, Satter, first personal, 15 foul. Entering the game.
So Satter will pick up his first. That's team foul number 5 now for the Eagles. Inbounds pass from the baseline here for the Deacons. Near side to Kaiser. De Kaiser will work it into the hands of Quincy Smith. Smith up top now for Lyer. Lyer drives down and gets it over a couple defenders, but can't get it to drop, and Hammond will pull down the rebound. That's his 5th rebound according to my numbers, and back the other way, the shot's up and in. Hammond with the rebound and with the bucket. He has 4 points now to go along with 5 rebounds on the defensive glass. And it's 28-9 here as the Deacons try and get a couple more points on the board here, but Fargo Davies not making it too easy. High post there, that is De Kaiser. Bounces it back out top there for Mears. I believe that was Mears anyway. No, sorry, no zero behind that too is Quincy Smith. Ball will be swatted out of bounds, stopping the clock with 6:18 to go. Deacons will have 10 to shoot on the shot clock off the inbounds pass from the baseline. And it'll come in near side for Quincy Smith. 7 to shoot. Bounce pass up top, catch and shoot, turn around 3, missed it all to the left side. Out of bounds, turnover Fargo Shanley. Pressure in the backcourt now by the Deacons. Ty Satter will get the ball, work it over the timeline into the hands of Justice Noel. Page, corner 3, you better believe it, it's in. That's his second 3 of the night.
3 for Hage.
31-9, 5:57 counting to go here in the first half of play. Page gets pushed to the floor, no whistle. And that was probably a right no call, and now the right correct call. I believe Cole Hage will get called for that one. Yep.
Hage, second personal, 16 foul.
We've had one dunk from Van Dam, and Van Dam nearly had a second dunk in this game. And now Van Dam may or may not have touched it last as it went out of bounds. We'll see. I think the Deacons will keep it, and it appears that they will. Down low on the baseline. Nice move there by Talon Hoffer for his first bucket of the game. 31-11. Deacons back within 20 now. As Mason Bitts dribbling along the near side, gets it to Satter into the corner. Satter will work it back up top for Van Dam into the hands of Bitts. And a foul coming on Quincy Smith here.
Fouls on the Deacons. Number 2, Smith. First personal, second team foul.
5:20 to go. Inbounds pass received by Bitts in the backcourt. He brings it back over the timeline. Now Hammond will get the screen from Van Dam, roll around far side, mid-post jumper, too strong off the glass. Rebound into the hands of Owen, check that, Justice Noel. And now whistle and a jump ball. Positioner will favor Fargo Davies.
Entering the game, Legals, number 12, Heckner. And for the Deacons, number 42, Bath.
Inbounds pass comes right to Van Dam, and it rolls around and off. Deacons quickly back up the floor here. Jackson Lyer now puts it back into the hands of Hoffer. Hoffer fires it up top there for Quincy Smith. Smith being guarded by Bitts as he goes down to the baseline. Floats up a one-hander, won't go. Noel will pull down the loose ball rebound. And back the other way. What a move by Ty Satter.
Ty Satter!
33-11, 4:31 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Near side, gets around Van Dam and goes to the hoop. Can't get it to drop in. Owen Heckner will get the credit for the defensive board. Back the other way now, Van Dam with the basketball high on the near side. Van Dam being guarded there by DeKaiser. DeKaiser trying to poke it away unsuccessfully. Now Heckner feeds it back in for Van Dam, and Van Dam draws the foul and gets the bucket. Van Dam with 12 and a chance to make it 13. I got Wood here, so I'll knock on it. But he's had a habit of missing his first free throw of the game, and this would indeed be that first free throw. I did knock on Wood. And there we go. Maybe I should stop doing that so nobody accuses me of favoritism or giving the team good luck or anything like that. Stolen away, Van Dam 2-on-2, back the other way with Satter. Van Dam does it again! 2+1 on the way. He has 15 right now, a chance to make it 16 if he can connect on the free throw here.
Falls on the Deacons, number 20, Owen Mears. First personal, 14 foul. The bucket's good at the line, number 25, Van Dam.
And he'll miss that one. He'll stick at 15 points for the first half so far. 38-11, 3:47 and counting to go. They're going to call a kick there on Heckner as DeKaiser tried to dribble it around him. Heckner's foot got in the way of the dribble. And it'll be an inbounds pass here from the near sideline. Emmett Kenny will trigger that inbounds pass. They'll have 24 to shoot on the shot clock as Van Dam goes out for a breather. Nate Hensel will check in. He'll be guarded by Patrick Bath as the inbounds pass comes into the backcourt there for Matt Holstein, I believe, number 10. No, number 20, excuse me, Owen Mears. Corner three. Nearly got stuck in the rim there. And they'll work it up top. Ty Satter back for Hensel, and the ball was stripped away, and then it was poked away by Hammond and out of bounds back to the Deacons. So a couple of loose ball situations there. 7 turnovers combined between the two teams so far. Full court pressure as the inbounds pass comes to DeKaiser. DeKaiser triple team to the backcourt, gets it to Kenny. Kenny bounce pass near side, Lyer, long two on the way, won't go. Right into the hands there, Mason Bitts. Mason Bitts gets it up for Heckner, and Heckner will get fouled by Jackson Lyer, the 5'10 senior guard. That'll be the 15th foul on the Shanley Deacons.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 3, Lear. First first personal 5th team foul. At the line, shooting the free throws.
Must have hit the negative one on that last foul by the Deacons there. Owen Heckner to the line now for the first time today. That one will roll around and out. Heckner with 5 points so far. 3 defensive boards, 1 offensive board, and a steal and a block. That one will drop in. Eagles 2 for 4, 1 for 2 for Heckner, 1 for 2 for Van Dam from the free throw line. 3:05 to go here, 20 to show on the shot clock as the Deacons bring it up over onto the far side, and it's stripped away and stolen by Heckner, his 2nd steal of the game. Bitts in the backcourt there, being guarded by Kenny. Bitts brings it over the timeline to the near wing, picks up his dribble, works it up top for Hammond. Hammond, whistle, and they foul away from the ball, and we'll see who that's on.
Fouls on the Eagles. Number 40, Hensel, 2nd personal, 7th team foul. Entering the game for the Eagles, number 25, Van Dam, number 30, Hage.
So Mason Bitts, Nate Hensel, breathers on the bench, checking back in. Cole Hage and Cameron Van Dam for Fargo Davies. 2:42 and counting to go. Bringing it over the timelines to Kaiser. Kaiser will go down, mid-post, spin around, feed it down low, and the pass was intercepted by Owen Heckner. Another turnover here for Fargo Shanley. And Heckner will bring it all the way to the hoop. That one's not going to go in. Rebound will come down to Emmett Kenny. Kenny with the shot, rebound to Cole Hage. Up court there, loose ball, chased down by Heckner. Bounce pass back to Hammond, high on the far side with 20 to shoot on the shot clock. Hammond up top for Van Dam. Van Dam fires it to Satter. Satter works it down low. That is Hammond, and he will find his way to the bucket and put it up and in.
With the bucket.
Grayson Hammond with 6 points. 41-11 with 1:50 to go. Up top there, it's Patrick Bath. Bath has the ball stripped away. It's picked up there by Hammond. Another turnover for Fargo Shanley, and they're racking up the turnovers here in the last minute or two. Have them down for 9 now. Was that a 3 or 2? It was a 3 from Ty Satter. 44-11, 1:23 to go, and a steal down below. Offensive rebound off the missed shot by Hatter goes to Hammond, and then Kenny will get called for a foul. That'll stop the clock with 1:17 to go in the first half of play.
Number 3, Lear, 2nd personal, 16 foul.
And the coach for Shanley told me it was Jackson Myers, so I'm going to go with that unless a Deacon fan texts us at 713-738-1843 and says, no, it's something else. I'm going to go with what I was told by the Deacon coach. So. Inbounds pass for Hammond. Come into Van Dam. Van Dam works it up for Cole Hage. Hage over to Satter. Satter works around the defender. Noel, high post jumper, fading away. Won't go! And the rebound dunk by Van Dam. What a play!
For 2.
Well, if we didn't have 10 dunks, we do with that one now. We have enough for maybe a top 10 dunk countdown between multiple Davies players. Noel, foul and count it. The bucket goes to Roman Shrema.
Fouls on Eagles, number 20, Noel. First personal, 18 foul. The bucket's good. At the line, Sherman.
So Roman Shrema will miss it. That's his first miss from the free throw line tonight. He's 2 for 3. As Hammond brings it back the other way. Looking down low for Van Dam. Out to Satter on the near wing. Back to Van Dam up top. 40 seconds to go. 18 on the shot clock. Inside it's Hammond. Has his shot partially blocked. Out of bounds. Stays with Fargo Davies. But Roman Shrema will indeed get credit for the blocked shot there on Hammond.
Entering the game, Eagles. Number 11, Bitts. Number 12, Heckner.
Saturn Hage, breathers on the bench. Mason Bitts and Owen Heckner back into the lineup for Fargo Davies, and Heckner will chase down the ball after it went off his fingertips. Gets it to Mason Bitts, high on the far side. 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Bitts to the hoop, a little too strong, and the rebound comes down there to Talon Hoffer. 17, 3 on the way. Looked good coming out of his hands, and the power rebound there by Mason Bitts. 8 seconds to go in the half. Hammond brings it over the timeline. 5 seconds to go. Outside, Heckner for 3 at the buzzer. No, it will not go in. That'll bring us to halftime here with your score. The Fargo Davies Eagles 46 and the Shanley Deacons 13. We'll take a timeout. Be back with your halftime stats right after this on the ND Sports Channel.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed. Someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast with Tim Howe keeps you up to date year-round on the sport of softball in the state of North Dakota. Coach and player interviews, who's moving on to play college softball, and that, well, guess what? That simply scratches the surface of this Grand Slam softball podcast. A new episode every week during the softball season and every month during the off-season. Listen anytime on demand on the ND Sports Channel, a Magnitude Sports Media Network station.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
All right, welcome back. Halftime here at Fargo Davies High School. The Eagles lead the Deacons 46-13, our halftime score. Individual scoring for the Shanley Deacons, 2 for Talon Hoffer, 2 for Braden DeKaiser, 6 for Roman Shrema. He leads the way. And 3 for Patrick Bath. Roman Shrema, 2 for 3 for 67% from the free throw line. That is also the team number for the Shanley Deacons from the free throw line. Let's see here. They had a total of 6 fouls. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 of the 6 recorded. Well, we're missing 1 foul for the Shanley Deacons. We'll go over that ASAP. For the Fargo Davies Eagles, 5 for Ty Satter, 6 for Mason Bitts and Owen Heckner. Heckner 1 for 2 for 50% from the free throw line. Grayson Hammond with 6 points. Cameron Van Dam leading the way with 17 points, including 2 dunks, the most recent of those 2, off an offensive rebound in midair, and he slams it down. He's also 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%. Cole Hage with a couple of triples, has 6 on the afternoon so far. Nate Hensel has racked up some stats, but no points yet. 2 for 4 overall for Fargo Davies from the free throw line for a total of 50%. Offensive rebounds in the first half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And defensive rebounds, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that gives them a total of 32 rebounds in the first half of play. Rebounds for the Shanley Deacons. Still adding them up here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the defensive board. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Let's see here. Oh, there's 1. 4. 4 is what I had recorded. Once again, these are unofficial numbers here. So they unofficially have a total of 16 rebounds in that first half of play. Block shots, 1. Steals, 0. And block shot, that was for Shanley. And then for Fargo Davies, let's see here. 1 block shot in that first half. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steals. And I'm honestly out of room to record stuff for Owen Heckner here as far as like steals, blocks, and assists and all that good stuff. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless I missed one, I have 4 assists recorded so far for Fargo Davies. And those assists go to 2 for Owen Heckner, 2 for Nate Hensel. And yeah, that would total 4. The 1 block shot by Owen Heckner and the 4 steals, 3 by Owen Heckner, 1 by Grayson Hammond. For Fargo Shanley, the block shot goes to Roman Shrema. No steals recorded at this time. And 3 assists, 1 for Quincy Smith and 2 for Jackson Lyer. And that is your halftime number. So once again, your halftime score, 46-13 in favor of the Fargo Shanley Deacons. We're about a minute and a half away from the second half of play. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed, someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast with Tim Howe keeps you up to date year-round on the sport of softball in the state of North Dakota. Coach and player interviews, who's moving on to play college softball, and that, well, guess what? That simply scratches the surface of this Grand Slam softball podcast. A new episode every week during the softball season and every month during the off-season. Listen anytime on demand on the ND Sports Channel, a Magnitude Sports Media Network station. All right, welcome back. Fargo Shanley Deacons will have the basketball to start the second half of play here from Fargo Davies High School, trailing 46-13. We need to reset our team fouls here for the second half. Give us a moment or two to do that. And there's one, and there's two. There we go. Now we're ready to rock and roll here. Deacons in the red, Davies in the white. We'll turn our background noise back up here. Near side, it's Patrick Bath with the basketball, and now they'll get it over to the far side. Driving into the hoop and pulling down the rebound is Hammond. Van Dam quickly works it inside, or tried to, for Cole Hage, but it's tipped away by Quincy Smith. Van Dam with 8 rebounds now. He's 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Mason Bitts, 5'9" senior guard, and it's tipped away by Quincy Smith. Smith to the hoop. Cannot get it to go in.
Basket interference.
They will count that basket. Goaltending / basket interference. So Quincy Smith will get credit for the bucket. That is via basket interference. We'll put a triangle over that in the scorebook so we know. He'll get 2 points regardless of the final outcome for his stats. He'll have at least those 2 points. That's all he has so far. Hensel puts it in.
Assist Van Dam.
They'll work it near side here for Patrick Bath. Bath, a couple dribbles. Far side, you can't quite see who that is over there, but he'll dribble down to the baseline, run into a double team. That's Bath once again. Drives into the mid-post, spins, puts the shot up at the front of the rim. And chasing down the rebound there is Cameron Van Dam. Van Dam will get it to Hage. Hage back over to Mason Bitts, high on the near side with 20 to shoot on the shot clock. 16:20 to go here in the second half of play. Heckner will scoop up the pass. Heckner will get around the defender. Heckner will give it to Van Dam for 3. No, too strong. Rebound comes down there to Shrema. And Shrema has 5 rebounds according to my numbers there. Ball is bounced around. And a loose ball picked up. Grayson Hammond will go to the hoop and lay it in. Check that. Cole Hage, excuse me. Cole Hage. He has 8 points now, 2 away. from the double-digit club. They're going to call foul, but who is it on? Looked like a clean block shot from Hensel from my vantage point.
Falls in Eagles, number 40, Hensel.
It will be on Hensel, his third.
Foul at the line. Sherman.
So Shrema will go back to the free throw line where he is 2 of 3 in the first half. His fourth attempt is good. 3 of 4, improves from 67% to 75% with that made free throw. See if you can up that percentage a little bit more now. And he will. 4 of 5, he's 80%. Goes from 67 to 80%, 2 free throws, not bad. 50 to 17, forgot to add the points there for the Deacons, apologize. Underneath, that's Heckner, I believe, and did he get it? He did.
It's good. And 1.
Heckner with 8 points now.
Falls on the Deacons, number 3, Lear, third personal, first team foul at the line, Heckner.
Heckner with 9. That shot will go out of bounds. And back to the Deacons. Or check that, back to the Eagles, excuse me. Forgot. Switch directions here in the second half. Van Dam gets the pass. Tried to get it back to Bitts. It was tipped, and now a foul on the Deacons. The foul will be charged to Talon Hoffer.
Falls on the Deacons, number 5, Hoffer, first personal, second team foul.
I must have missed the last foul by the Deacons. I apologize for that. Van Dam receives the inbounds pass, being guarded there by Patrick Bath as he crosses the timeline, heads over to the far wing, bounce pass down low, intended for Cole Hage, out of bounds, and back to the Deacons. Both teams with 2 turnovers since the half. Fargo Davies with 4. Shanley has totaled up a total of 12 now. Or check that. Fargo Davies had 6, had 4 at halftime. And then the 2 more make it 6 here in the second half, according to my numbers.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 1, Sander, number 2, Hills, number 20, Noel, and number 24, Hammond. Once again, that number, 378-169. Come to the scores table to win. 378-169.
So Hammond gets up top for Van Dam. Carter Hills, number 2, into the lineup here for Fargo Davies. And Satter has the ball right now. Now Justice Noel fires it over Hammond, catch and shoot 3. That one will find its way in. Nice job.
For Hammond.
He has 9 points now, and you have 3 players for Davies. Eagles are a point or less away, or 2 points or less away from the double-digit club. Van Dam got there back in the first half with 17. He hasn't scored yet here in the second half. Nice shot, Patrick Bath up and in. He has 5 now. 56-19, excuse me. And Patrick Bath will get the block. Loose ball comes back to A. Davies. Hammond's 3 off the front iron. He'll get his own rebound and put up a long miss 2. And that ball is stolen away, and then an immediate travel by Justice Noel. So if Noel wants credit for the steal, he has to also take credit for the turnover.
Number 14, Kenny. Number 15, De Kaiser. Number 20, Muir.
.14:05 to go here. Baseline inbounds pass comes into Owen Mears. Mears fires it into the hands of Patrick Bath, being guarded by Justice Noel. Bath picks up his dribble, fires it into the hands of De Kaiser. De Kaiser at the top of the wing, gives it up for Kenny. It's Jackson Lyer now up top. Bath for a long 3. That one will bounce off the back iron. Satter came down with the rebound, and he will fire it out for the alley-oop layup. Grayson Hammond.
Grayson Hammond.
Assist Noel. 58-19, 13:23 and counting to go. That one's nearly stolen away by Saturn. He'll get called for the foul. I believe that's his second.
Fouls on the Eagles. Number 1, Saturn. Second personal, second team foul. Entry the game for the Eagles. Number 5, Latrell Davis.
The 6'2 junior, Latrell Davis, had a dunk in the junior varsity game against Valley City about a week ago. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to do one here in the varsity game. Latrell Davis wearing number 5. And that one will find its way into the basket. Owen Mears with his first points of the game. Quickly down, it's Davis, and he went up towards the hoop. Couldn't quite get the angle he needed. That one's out the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Noel. Satter Noel, that is Davis far side, and hesitated there. Gets it back to Satter. Now Noel up top. Driving the lane is Carter Hills with the bucket. Rebound comes down to Davis. Davis having a little bit of trouble there on a double team just in front of the midcourt stripe. Cross-court pass, Satter catch and shoot. 3, got it! 11:51 to go. Now they work it into the hands of, that was 2 points for the Deacons, and Jackson Lyer with the bucket. Corner 3 now, that's a little bit off the mark. Chasing down the rebound is Carter Hills. And a foul in the backcourt here. Or no, check that, no foul, it's just out of bounds. Hills dribbled it out of bounds for turnover number 9 for Fargo Davies.
The Deacons, number 25, Kraft. Number 32, Kraft.
11:09 to go here in the second half of play. We'll give you audio cues on the time as much as possible. Did get, I want to say hi to Hannah, did get your text message. The answer is yes and no. We don't have enough people at the games to handle the start and stop of that clock, which is the reason why it's not on our scoreboard. We would love to have it on there. If we can figure out a way to make it happen, we will certainly put it up there. Not for today's games, but we'll work on it for future games. See if we can't make it happen here. It is possible, just a little bit either too difficult or we need to get used to working it. One of the 3. So thanks for the message, Hannah. Certainly appreciate that. And we've had some others ask for that similar request. So we'll see what we can do for you. I'll put it that way. We'll see what we can do, but it won't happen this game or the girls' game. But we'll see what we do for future games. Until then, we'll give you audio cues like this one. 10:41 to go here in the second half of play. DeKaiser at the free throw line misses that one.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 11, Bitts, number 25, Van Dam, number 30, Hage, number 40, Hensel, number 12, Heckner.
Hills, Davis, and Heckner getting a breather on the bench along with Noel. Or no, Heckner came in, Noel went to the bench. And now your usual 5 for Davies is back on the floor. That's Cole Hage with the basketball. Fires it over to Bitts. Bitts up top for Hensel. Hensel looking around, gets it into the hands of Heckner, back to Van Dam. Van Dam has Bitts wide open, and the defender stepped up quickly. He was not able to pull the trigger, but Heckner will pull the trigger, and that's off the front of the rim. Loose ball rebound comes down to the Deacons. That is Connor Kraft, number 32 for the Deacons. Had to look at the roster on that one as I didn't recognize the number there. Spinning around inside to Kaiser, can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down to Heckner. Heckner with 5 defensive boards and 2 offensive for a total of 7. A 40-point lead here for the Fargo Davies Eagles.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 20, Mears.
Both teams with 3 team fouls now.
Third team foul at the line.
Owen Mears picks up his second. Cameron Van Dam makes it. That's his first points of the second half. He has 18 now, and he is 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the game. Make it 3 of 4. 65-23 with 9:51 to go here in the second half of play. Now stop the clock with 9:45 as the Deacons will get the inbounds pass along the baseline on the far side of the hoop with 24 to shoot on the shot clock. Deacons will get the ball back up top here. It's easier to see the numbers on the back of those jerseys than they are on the front of the jerseys there. So that's why I hesitate a little bit to identify some of those Deacon players, but we'll do the best we can here. So Hage will bring it over the timeline with 9:33 to go and 26 on the shot clock. Hage drives into the paint, puts up the shot, too strong off the back iron. Rebound comes down into the hands of Tyler Kraft. Kraft will bring it over the timeline, get it to Kenny over on the far wing. Kenny, ball above his head, now drives down to the baseline, trying to get around Bitts unsuccessfully. Works it back out, now 2 passes later up top. Moving in, and the reverse layup was blocked by the bottom of the backboard, and the ball goes into the hands of Van Dam. Van Dam will bring it over the timeline. Van Dam being pressured there by the Kaiser. Van Dam doesn't matter, he'll go to the hoop, and it'll be tipped in by Hensel.
With the putback.
2 more for the Eagles, 67-23, 8:51 to go. Kenny will back up high on the far side. Now he'll pick up his dribble, needs a little bit of help. Fires it over far side there into the hands of the Kaiser, being guarded by Hage. Now they'll work it back up top into the hands of Owen Mears. Mears drives down the near side of the lane and puts it in off the glass. Nice job there by Owen Mears. He has 4 points now for the 6'2" senior guard. And the Eagles will bring the ball back here. It's Mason Bitts being guarded by Owen Mears. Bitts will pick up his dribble and he'll get it right back from Van Dam. 17 to shoot on the shot clock. Bitts in a little bit of trouble. Gets it to Van Dam on the far wing. 11 to shoot on the shot clock. 8:05 to go. Bitts for 3. That will look good coming out of his hands, but it's circled around the rim, and the rebound comes down to, that was Connor Kraft on the rebound for the Deacons. Into the high post, and it's stolen away. Cole Hage has a breakaway, and he did not get fouled. And that pressure caused him to miss the basket. And now Heckner will jam it down with a little bit of hang time. That's something you see on that classic video game, NBA Jam there. Owen Heckner bringing us a 90s video game blast from the past. I'm not sure if Heckner's ever played that basketball game, but stripped away by Hensel here, and then Hensel lost it. We'll have a complete team substitution coming up here at the next break in action for Fargo Davies. Mears will collect the ball, and they will lose it, and that'll go out of bounds. Yes, it did hit out of bounds, and that'll bring in 5 new players for Fargo Davies, including Latrell Davis, Justice Noel, Ty Satter, Carter Hills, and Grayson Hammond.
Hills, number 5, Davis, number 20, Noel, and number 24, Hammond.
So we've had 3 dunks in this game. I promised 1 dunk, and the Davies Eagles have over-delivered in this game. That one will roll off the rim, and Latrell Davis gets the offensive board and the point. That's his first bucket of the game. He did have some playing time earlier in this second half here. And it's 71-25 in favor of the Eagles. Top here, it's Connor Kraft. And now Mears will step up for three. In and out, in and out. And the rebound comes down to Hammond. Hammond fires it to Satter. Satter back to Hammond up top now, near side for Carter Hills. Hills dangerously close to travel there, but he did stick to his pivot foot. Now Davis sends it back to Hills. Hills to the free throw line, pops it out, Hammond for three. And that one will... They're calling out of bounds. Oh, there's a foul on the play. And it's on Hammond, I believe. Noel picks up the foul.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 24, Sherman.
14 fouls here in the second half for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Near wing, that's Dylan Erholtz, a 6-foot junior guard wearing number 22, and Hoffer will get the bucket down below for the Deacons. 71-27 now, 5:42 and counting to go. Satter with the basketball, 22 to shoot on the shot clock as they work it around to Hammond over on the far side. Hammond fakes one direction, goes this way, gives it to Satter for three!
Three for Satter!
Hammond will get the assist on that one, and 74-27, and a steal, and then a kick ball not called, and Davies will maintain possession of it. Hills will get credit for the steal. Turnover for Fargo Shanley. 15 now, according to my numbers for the Deacons on the turnover amount. And the Deacons will shoot two. I believe the foul might be on Davis. We'll find out for sure here in a moment.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 24, Sherman, first personal 14 foul.
Oh, it's on the Deacons. Okay.
Davis.
Put one over here instead then. Both teams have 4.
Into the game, number 3, Lear, number 42, Bath.
Free throw up and in. 1 for 2 for Davis from the line on that trip. He's 1 for 2 in the game. 75-27, 14 fouls apiece. Here's the Deacons. Look to chip away at the deficit. And a whistle and a timeout, Fargo Shanley. I believe, anyway. Never mind, no timeout called. And he pointed toward the Deacon bench. I thought he was referencing a timeout, but I was mistaken. 5:01 to go here in the second half. Comfortable lead for Fargo Davies. Patrick Bath with the basketball, working it up top. Fires it into the hands there of Erholtz. Erholtz works it in for Lyer. Lyer shot off the mark. Rebound comes down there to Ian Moschenbacher. 5'10" sophomore guard into the lineup for the Eagles. Work it over far side there for Carter Hills. Now Noel for three. Nope, a little bit off the mark. Rebound goes into the hands of Patrick Bath. That's his 5th defensive board according to my numbers. Baseball pass down to the other end, and a whistle and out of bounds, and back to Fargo Davies. 4:27 to go here on the clock. Heckner will check back into the lineup here for Fargo Davies. Brady Savageau into the lineup now, wearing number 22 for the Eagles. Into the far corner there, Moschenbacher working baseline, kicks it out. Savageau wide open for three, in and out won't go. Patrick Bath pulls down the rebound, and the Shanley Deacons went a little bit too quickly and they couldn't control the ball. Goes out of bounds and another turnover. Turnover 17 now for the Shanley Deacons. 4:10 to go as the clock will stop, and the Deacons will put some pressure in the backcourt here on Fargo Davies. Get into the hands of Savageau. Savageau will bring it over the timeline, work it to Davis, far wing. Davis looking to get around the defender, now weaves through defenders and lays it in. Nice job there by Latrell Davis. Davis with 5 points in the basketball game and a 50-point advantage here for Fargo Davies. 3:47 and counting to go. Three-pointer on the way for Patrick Bath. Buries it, nothing but net. Swish. That's his second three of the game. He had the first one back in the first half. He has 8 now. 5 of those 8 points scored in half number 2. They're working to Moschenbacher, far side up top now for Heckner. Heckner looked at the basket, feeds it mid-post, far side of the lane. Back out Moschenbacher for three. Off the back iron, won't go. Savageau pulls down the rebound. Now work it inside. Moschenbacher and one. Got it.
It's good.
Foul goes on the Deacons. Not sure who, but we'll find out in a second here.
Fouls on Earl. First personal, 15 foul. At the line. Moschenbacher entering the game.
Erholtz
Number 32, Javin
picks up the
Bischoff.
personal foul. Some new names for the Shanley in here. Now we'll get familiar with them ASAP. $80-30. 3:12 and counting to go here. Far side, Bath gets around Rochelle Davis for the reverse layup. Nice job. Love that play there by Patrick
Bath
Bath.
on the layup.
Savageau works up top for Davis, tees it up for three. That one will roll around and out. Shrema picks up the defensive board. He now has 7 rebounds total, according to my numbers. And a whistle and a push, and I believe that foul might go on Moschenbacher. We'll find out for sure.
Davis. First
Nope,
personal,
Davis on the
15
foul.
Entering the game, number 32, Kraft.
Connor Kraft has a defensive rebound. He checks back into the lineup, and he'll get the ball off the inbounds pass. Check that. That's Bath who had the missed shot. And a loose ball rebound initially came down to Davies, and now they're going to call a jump ball there.
Possession arrow, Eagles.
And the jump ball will go back to Fargo Davies, says Dylan Erholtz. Not sure if he lost control of the ball or gave it to the ref. A little frustration, one of the two. We'll say he lost control of it, to be fair. 2:25 and counting to go now. Davis for the Eagles over on the far side, being guarded by Patrick Bath, gets into the hands of Savageau. Savageau will get around Erholtz. And now Moschenbacher quick into the corner for Davis for three. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Patrick Bath. That's his 8th defensive rebound now. All 8 rebounds on the defensive side of the glass. Tyler Kraft works it up top there for Bath. Bath puts it into the hands there, Erholtz, and that three's off the front of the rim. Moschenbacher with the defensive board, and Moschenbacher will bring it back with 1:15 counting to go. Over the timeline, Moschenbacher to Savageau here on the near wing up top for Davis, and a foul away from the play. Also into the lineup, sneaking in, I didn't see, let's see here. Number 32 is, I don't have him on my roster. Javin Bischoff, a 6-foot junior guard. Number 32 there for Fargo Davies, checks into the lineup. Patrick Bath will more than likely finish this game getting a breather.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 10, Matthew Holstein.
Matt Holstein, a 6'3 junior wearing number 10, checks into the lineup here for the Shanley Deacons. Moschenbacher fires it over from the far side there for, that was Zach Mitzel, number 21 for Fargo Davies. Ball stripped away, comes back out, 3 on the way. Will Strong off the back iron. Moschenbacher almost got the rebound. Now a battle for it, and that possession will favor the Deacons. Minute 21 to go here in the second half. And let's see here. I believe that is Brenner Nelson, a 6'1 junior wearing number 23. I'll have to write him in so I remember. Okay, he's written in now. Get back to the action. That's Connor Kraft, who had the ball before I could finish saying his name, and he passed it away. Minute 10 is that whistle will stop the clock.
Number 22 is Savageau, first personal, 16 foul.
Inbounds pass comes into Tyler Kraft. Kraft tried to work the baseline, then lost it out of bounds. Minute 6 to go here in the game. Moschenbacher with the ball in the backcourt. Moschenbacher will bring it up. Get it to Savage on the near wing. 57 seconds to go. That is Zach Mitzel. Now Mitzel to Moschenbacher. 3 out the front iron, won't go. Rebound comes down to Savageau. Trying to power his way to the hoop there with Savageau, missed it. Erholtz will pull down the defensive board. He has a couple of them now, according to my numbers. 30 seconds to go. 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock, so the Davies Eagles will get the ball back at least one more time here. And that will kill the shot clock with 21.8 seconds to go. We have a foul, and maybe Fargo Davies won't get the ball back.
Number 22, Savageau, second personal, 17 foul at the line. Shooting pair of free throws. Number 10, Jager.
According to my number, that's Matt Holstein, number 10. There we go. And he makes the first free throw. And that one's in and out. He'll miss the second one. Rebound comes down to Brenner Nelson. Had to check the jersey number there. Corner 3 on the way, a little bit off the mark there. That was out of the hands of Javelin Bischoff. 2 seconds to go, they'll dribble it out, and that'll be your final score. Fargo Davies Eagles knocked off the Shanley Deacons by the score of 80-32. 80-32. I'm not sure how that extra point got on there, but let's take one off. There we go, 80-32.
Eagles 80, Deacons 33.
Okay, so it was 33. Mine was right, and the scoreboard in the gym was wrong. So we'll go with the 33.
The girls game, approximately 25 minutes or so.
So final numbers here for Fargo Davies, individual scoring. Ty Satter, end of the night with, let's see here, 11 points. We'll turn down as much as we may like that song. YouTube doesn't. Carter Hills will have a bucket. Ian Moschenbacher with 3 points off a bucket and a free throw. Latrell Davis with 5 points off 2 buckets and a free throw. Mason Bitts with 6 points in the first half, 6 total. Owen Heckner adds 5 more in the second half for a total of 11. Let's see here. Justice Noel played, didn't score. Zach Mitzel played, didn't score. Brady Savageau played, didn't score. Grayson Hammond, 6 in the first half, 5 more in the second half for a total of 11. Cameron Van Dam, 17 in the first half, had 2 free throws in the second half for a total of 19. Cole Hage, 6 in the first half off 2 triples, and another bucket in the second half for 8. Carter White did not play, or Whitty, excuse me. Jacob Prudhomme did not play. Nate Hensel, 4 points in the second half. Javin Bischoff played, but no points. And Brenner Nelson played and no points. That is your individual numbers for Fargo Davies. For the Fargo Shanley Deacons, Quincy Smith with 2 points off a goaltending call. So unofficially, I guess. Jackson Lyer with 2 points. Taylon Hoffer, 2 points in each half for a total of 4. Matt Holstein, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1. Brady DeKaiser had a bucket back in the first half. Owen Mears with 2 buckets in the second half for 4. Roman Shrema, 6 points in the first half, added 2 free throws in the second half for a total of 8. And Patrick Bath, 3, 5, 7 in the second half, had a triple in the first half for a total of 10. Patrick Bath, your leading scorer, with 10 points, followed by Roman Shrema with 8. Owen Mears and Taylon Hoffer with 4, 2 apiece for Quincy Smith and Jackson Lyer and Brady DeKaiser, and then 1 for Matt Holstein for the Deacons. That'll wrap it up for the boys' game. We'll take a short time out and get you set for the girls' game. Coming up here, we are about 24 minutes away from tip-off of the girls' game between the Deacons and the Eagles. Once again, your final in the boys' game, Fargo Davies Eagles 80, Shanley Deacons 33. Back in about 10 minutes or so with the pregame show for the girls here on the ND Sports Channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.